Ho 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 ho, ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow League of Legends lovers and haters. Welcome back! We are here once again to react and talk about the new Darkstar 2024 skins trailer. So, in a lot of the other contents that I make, mostly I would say the patch notes videos, as well as where I stream live at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel, I often talk about things relating to League, one of those things being skins. Now, if you've seen my other stuff, this will more likely than not be recap, but for those of you that haven't, basically the general idea is, because I've been playing League for a very long time, skins are a little bit in a weird spot. Now, back in the day, legendaries used to come out, and they used to have usually some sort of gimmick with them. Now, there's things that come out today that are ultimate tier, and they don't have anything. They're glorified legendaries, which is what happened with the Samira skin, and partly what happened to the MF skin. ADC is always getting the shaft as usual. But this is where I would say, first and foremost, I haven't seen this trailer, right? Darkstar 2024 skin trailer. I have not seen this. I don't know who's in it aside from Silas. I know Silas is in here, but I'm really scared because Darkstar is a really, I don't want to say really old line, but it's a decently old line. And, these are long-standing skin lines where I would say Star Guardian is probably the biggest one, maybe Project as well, although Project, they kind of, I don't want to say jump ship, but they kind of switched to Anima Squad with that. I would say that's like a Project offshoot. So we have Project, we have Star Guardian. I don't think we got too much more of Battle Academia, but Darkstar is one of the old ones. So one of my favorite trailers of all time, which is what convinced me to really do this video in the first place, was Darkstar's Thresh. Darkstar Thresh has to be one of the greatest trailers. And I looked through here, right? I was like, oh, how long has it been since they used to do a skin trailer? Now, in the same light, in the same respect, I would say overall, things were a lot more hype back then for League because there was actually a lot more leaks. Well, not leaks, there was a lot more teasers, right? Things back in the day, a couple years back, were teased, and I was like, oh my god, what is this? We didn't know what this was. Biggest example being Final Boss Veigar. Final Boss Veigar had a lot of teasers leading up to it, and then they teased his hand as one of the promotional images. And people were like, oh my god, who is this? We don't know. A lot of people guessed it was Veigar, some people guessed it was someone else, and the people who guessed it was Veigar were correct. But it's sort of these things where it's like, these teasers were really cool because it kept you guessing. You're like, oh my god, who's going to get the next legendary? Because back then, there was a lot more hype, I think, around them. And overall, I don't want to say they got worse over time, because in some ways they did get better overall quality-wise on average. But you have some skins like the Soraka skin that released, and especially like the Samira skin I just mentioned, that is realistically a glorified legendary, where sometimes they dip in quality because they're reusing animations from other skins, which is disgusting. But aside from that, right? Let's see if I can find the Thresh one here. Because that one is fucking insane. But that one is one of the best trailers I've ever seen. Oh yes, here it is. So this shit got me stiffy. This was 8 years ago, by the way. But let's take a look at this real quick.
Can you feel it?
Oh my lord. Oh.
Your future torn away.
Oh my god, he's dragging us in. And we see everything getting sucked.
There is no escape.
Oh.
Only oblivion.
Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful fucking trailer. So obviously that one was a little more heavy-handed, right? You kind of know who that's gonna be. But oh my god, what are some of these thumbnails? But this is where, right? Jin, one of my favorite characters in the game, got his first legendary being Darkstar. Dark Cosmic, actually, not even Darkstar. It's Dark Cosmic, which is what bridged, aside from the Lux skin, it's what bridged Darkstar and I believe Star Guardian. I believe they're in the same universe. Excuse me. But anyway, this is where we're gonna see. So in the Darkstar line, right? And I guess I'll kind of include Lux kind of because she's halfway in there. Or I guess it's Cosmic. Sorry, it's not Star Guardian. I think it's Cosmic. But I'm honestly not sure. I don't remember if Darkstar's in Star Guardian, but I know Cosmic definitely is. Like Cosmic Reaver and whatever the fuck else is in the line. But this is where Darkstar has Jin, Thresh, and I think, sadly, we're going to get into Sass now, but there's a lot that remains to be seen because we still have to watch the trailer, but I'm just really scared that the quality is not going to be as good. Because sometimes when things go on for a little too long, they end up being stale, which might have happened with Project, which I think is a good thing they did with Anima Squad. They kind of pivoted. Because again, Anima Squad is very much in the same realm as Project, but it's not the same thing. So let's take a look. Let's see from Dust to Dust, which honestly reminded me of Lucian. Let's see what skins this is for, and we'll see if my opinions change. Let's take a look. Oh shit. Quality overall does go up though.
In the vast cosmos,
What the fuck? We're getting a story with this.
life.
Oh.
Over eons,
Is that Earth?
we emerge.
Is that Runeterra?
Children of gas and dust,
Are we actually seeing Runeterra here?
aware that as the universe expands, so must we,
Oh, something's gonna go bad.
no matter the odds,
Oh no.
no matter the cost.
Oh, is that Silas?
For our dominion depends upon
Wow, he just interrupted it and just exploded it.
Universe spins on.
Wow. Oh god, there he is. Oh god, there's Viego, the new Viego skin. Oh, he took it. Also, his model changes. Oh yeah, this is probably the legendary. Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Crushed by your own gravity.
Wow. He sounds British. Wait, that's Kaiso. Oh shit. Oh, I wish that was the legendary, man. Okay, there's Project, ironically enough. I think that's Project Jax. Wait, Yorick? Yorick? Oh shit. Oh my god, Zoe. Okay, what a shocker, right? Her fucking head is just the Dark Star. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's just on top of it. Ooh! Oh god, she looks so creepy with her eye. What the fuck? Darkstar Katarina? Oh no, that's Diana. Never mind.
This is necessary.
Wow. Oh, is that the Prestige version? Oh yeah, that's the Prestige version. Huh. Oh. Oh shit. Is that Yorick's one? Oh god, he dug the planet. Okay. So, that is pretty interesting, to say the least. I like the little intro here, so I was gonna say, like, this trailer's a little weak. If it didn't have the intro, I would say it's very weak. But, them having the intro is kind of funny. Also, there's literally planets on Silas's thing. Now, the biggest thing I'll say is when I first saw this skin, right? When I first saw Silas's skin, I thought this was one of his other skins, which was, I think it was not Blood Moon, Snow Moon, I believe it was. Snow Moon Silas? Is that like an actual skin? It should be, right? Yeah, here it is. Not Snow Moon, it's Lunar. I honestly thought this was like a chroma or something for Lunar Silas. That's how close I thought it was. So, you could literally see right there. I thought that was Darkstar right there. I thought it was just Lunar. But, obviously some big differences here. Lunar Wraith Silas. I need to see more for sure because something happened recently that really convinced me of this. Number one, I think they should have had just a solo teaser for the Silas skin, which I don't think they have, but let me just make sure. Because this is the same thing that happened recently with the Vagar skin. Recently, Vagar just got a skin. Yeah, there's nothing here. Vagar got a skin for his Halloween version, right? Fright Night Vagar, I believe it's called. I did not realize that skin was legendary because the model... Don't get me wrong, the Fright Night skins are some of the best skins in the game. One of the best collection. But I didn't realize it was legendary until I heard it, until I saw it. I was like, wait, that's way too different of an animation and a voice line for Vagar's like regular 1350. And then I figured out it was a legendary. And that's kind of my point, right? I think the Vagar skin, the quotes are really nice, but I don't know if it should be legendary tier because there's no real gimmick. Now, I'm mostly going to be using ADCs for this comparison, but we have a couple ADCs like, let's just say Caitlyn, right? Caitlyn's gimmick, which is not a good one, but Pulsefire Caitlyn's gimmick is when she ults you, she gains the little HUD, like around you that it makes it look like you're looking through a mask. Vayne's whole thing is, and this was, I guess, revolutionary for back in the day, but when she ults, again, she gets the little visor, stuff like that. She gets the bike as well. Some things were better than others, but there's usually some sort of a gimmick or some sort of like a hard thematic they're trying to follow here. With Vagar's one, it's just an overall good skin, but there's no real gimmick with it, which not always does there have to be, but less and less I feel like there is one. I don't know if that's because League is getting lazier or League is just running out of ideas. Who really knows, right? But a lot of the times we had them where if they're in their ult form, or if they do something, they transform. I mean, look at the Ezreal skin, right? I still think to this day that Battle Academy Ezreal is one of the best legendaries in the game. It's almost ultimate tier because every time you level your ult, not only does it sound different, not only do you upgrade it more, you get more confident. It's like you're playing like a little lore quest in the game. Ezreal's learning how to use its powers. It's really fucking cool. Crimson Cobalt. But anyway, so with these skins, I really got to see more. But overall, I think the choice and selection is really interesting, right? So Silas getting a legendary is oh, this is the fucking other one. This is the Thresh one. But Silas getting a legendary is interesting. Visually speaking, I think some of these kind of go into other themes, like I said, with Lunar Wraith. So it's kind of interesting. Obviously, the more we look at it, the more we can see it stands on its own. But even with this one, right, with the Kaisa one, I'm not gonna lie, it looks cool as fucking shit. I wish this was the legendary so badly. Like, she shoots stars at you, that's fucking hot. Yorick one, I think is pretty interesting. See, they look unique, don't get me wrong. I mean, look at the fucking wall, too, holy shit.
You are beyond saving.
It's almost like the 1350s, I would say, don't necessarily have more quality, but I think they're somewhat better. It's always a pretty good one because she's space themed too. She's an aspect. The Diana one is, again, it's related to it, but obviously they're trying to sell skins for people who are popular. But damn, bro, they're really choosing people with a lot of fucking skins. Oh my lord. They give Diana the prestige too, which is crazy. The Diana one I'm not crazy about though. Like, I don't know. And this one's obviously like more humanoid, less Darkstar, like corrupted, which is weird. And I don't know how that works with Diana thematically, because she's all about the moon, not dark holes, right? Or black holes. And then they're showing off the Yorick one like this is cool. See, the best thing would be if one of these other ones was a legendary one. I hope to dear God the Yorick one is. I think I'm huffing the copium right now, but after the Vagar one was legendary, I got shocked and surprised, so hopefully this is one of the ones where we get two. I doubt it, but, we can believe. But overall, it's just this idea of the skins and how they're going, right? Because of all the departments in League and all the departments of Riot with League of Legends, the skin team does not get any cuts. Esports might get cut, they might give less of a share of the pie to them. The skins team is the last one to go because that is the lifeblood of the game. That's where they make their money. And it really begs the question of over time. In some ways, again, skins have been getting better, animation, rigging, sure. But in terms of creativity, in terms of like soul, I don't know if they've been getting better, man. Because again, the Soraka skin reusing animations, the legendary one there, I forgot its name, but it's just the fact that like that came out and the Samira one came out, and it's like, how are you peddling this stuff? And the whole controversy with the Ari skin that came out recently, the $500 one, which, if you want to get the most expensive one, it's $500. If you want the one below that, it's like $200 or $50 even below that. But it's like, are they moving away from giving so much quality into these skins? Because then we have the mythic variants with the realistically, they're just chromos half the time. But, the Garen and Darius ones that came out for the God King versions, those are really fucking good. But those are gacha skins that realistically you're going to have to spend $200 for. So it's like, at the end of the day, none of this particularly matters for a gameplay perspective, but also at the end of the day, this is what keeps the game alive, right? It's how they make their money. They're not making their money from the game because the game is free. They're making their money from the skins. So if the skins dip in quality, I mean, I'm pretty sure most people won't care, and maybe they won't notice, maybe they will. But I feel like personally, over time, skins, again, in some ways have been getting better, have been getting worse. And eventually they do have to create new ones, which they are, right? With the Azir one that's coming out, obviously with the whole KDA Gragas coming out, those have been good too. But it's a really weird mixed bag where it's like, things aren't getting wholly better. It's like in some ways they're better, in some ways they're not. But that's just my opinion on it. To kind of focus it back to Darkstar here, I'm not extremely excited. I mean, some of them look good. Like the Kaisa one, mwah, amazing, right? Yorick one, interesting. I don't know about Silas's one because again, it looks very similar to Lunar Wraith to me, but I'm curious to see what everyone else thinks, especially about the state of skins as time has gone on, especially older players if there are any. But yeah, that's my opinions on it. I'm curious to hear what anyone else thinks, and I hope you all enjoyed. And I hope you all watch me at Twitch TV/Technics channel.